show is called The Drunkard, and my character is Mrs. Wilson, and I play the widowed mother of Mary, who marries the drunkard, Edward. And I'm not real happy about it when he starts drinking. The show is just filled with music and laughter, and it's a melodrama, so it's a little exaggerated, but it's lots of fun, and it requires a little bit of participation from the audience.
We love the boos and the cheers, and we like to interact with you.
Don't swat your mother, boys, just 'cause she's old. Don't mop the floor with her face.
I have not heard of this show until auditions were advertised. And I knew the director, Dave Bitter, and I worked with him before, and he is a fabulous director. And I love musicals and I love to sing, and so that's why I auditioned.
The Drunkard is a show that I first saw in 2006 at Viterbo University up in La Crosse, and I've wanted to do it ever since, and I got the opportunity to do the show here at URock. We decided to do this one in a different style. We're building our own proscenium to make it look more in the 1800s era. It was originally written in 1844 and during the temperance movement, and it played for a long, long time, and there are places around the country that still play it every single day with all sorts of different casts. It's a show about a family man who becomes a drunk and then ultimately gets saved, and everything that happens to him in between. So he has a child and a wife, and things kind of deteriorate in his life due to a horrible villain that's trying to entice him the entire time. I think the style, the fact that it's a melodrama, it's a little bit different style. It went for a number of years, then through a number of rewrites into the 20s, and then into 1964, when a different writer picked it up and kind of revamped it and hired Barry Manilow to write the music and lyrics for the show. And this is back when Barry Manilow was pre the Barry Manilow that we know. He was, I don't even know if he was writing jingles at that point in time. So I think he was 19 or 20, something like that. And so it went from just a straight melodrama that had little bits of music in it to a musical version of this melodrama. And I think the place that plays it, I believe it's in Ohio, they play it every single day. That show still does the original melodrama. This version is the musical version. There's some very, very interesting characters, very fun situations. It's a very, very funny show that I think a lot of people will enjoy. One of the other things is we encourage the audience to participate in the show. So when the villain appears, there'll be music that is always played for the villain. And he will acknowledge the audience when they boo him and hiss him. And then there's a hero in the show, and he has music that he comes out and sings every single time, and people can cheer for him, and they can, cheer and boo for whatever situation occurs in the show as well. And it gives them a little bit of fun as well. Yeah, so we're doing 5 shows over a 4-day period of time, the 13th through the 16th of April. And 2 of them are matinees on Saturday and Sunday. I think the reason I would like people to come to see it is a different style of show. URock puts on, just a few shows. This is a good chance for them to come and see something different. Plus, in this era of inflation and high ticket prices for everything you can imagine to go see, this show is free of charge. So that's also a bonus. So you don't have to worry about paying. If you want to donate to the theater program out here, that would be great. but it's not necessary. So come and enjoy a very different style musical melodrama.
I can see it now, how all my wildest dreams and all my foolish schemes and all my plans and things are coming true today.
Don't slam that rocking chair over her eyes. Don't bounce that lamp off her